Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical. I hope everybody's doing good. This is probably something a little different than my recent videos. But as I've explained in the past, my concept of being tactical is being tactical in everyday life. And it's not always about shootouts and fights. And, you know, we're all in it together. Life is a battle. And sometimes you need shit to help you through. I want to do a quick review, a basic review on the Centech 5-in-1 portable power pack from Harbor Freight. I know a lot of you are in South Africa and other parts of the world, but Harbor Freight is a kind of a tool outlet that we have here. It's a chain. It's in most of the states, and you know they don't sell high-grade electronic stuff. It's more for like backyard mechanics, and some of their electronic stuff you got to be careful. If you're a professional mechanic, of course you want to probably get something a little bit more brand name, Snap-on or something like that. Even Husky, anything. But if you're just like me and you only use your tools once every 46 and a half years, then Harbor Freight, you can't beat it because they got everything and all kinds of cool gadgets. Let's get back to this. Why am I doing a review on this? Okay, so I just watched a shitload of reviews on this thing. And unless I missed one, they all suck. None of them, not that this is going to be any better, but none of them, and I read the comments, I'm not the only one that noticed this, none of them would tell how to charge this thing, except for one. I did find one, and I gave him a cyber blowjob. I was so excited. But I'm gonna bring that home a little bit more. But since I'm talking about it, here's the deal. I read so many comments and watched reviews. I just want to get to it and counter some of it. So there's one guy there says, hey, they cost about 129, 130 bucks. And he thought you could have got more for your money because it's not made very well. And for an example, he was talking about how the red line here is not lined. Look, I don't buy shit because it looks pretty when it's a tool. I buy it because I want it to work. So let's talk about if this thing works. I've had it for probably about a year now. And so I think I'm authorized to give my formal opinion. So you got the work lights. That's kind of a gadgety thing to some people, and they say, hey, they could have saved 10 bucks and just kept that off because your cell phone is brighter. I like fucking lights. I like lights. I like flashlights. I like anything that gives me light. One guy said that, you might be able to see your tire. Look, light is light. I think it's pretty cool. So I also think it's very ruggedly made. I've been beating this thing up for a long time. And I also get, I'm not going to show it work because I'm in my kitchen right now, and I'll explain that in a second. But, you've got like a cigarette lighter thing. You also have a power inverter, too. You got a battery tester. This is your air pressure gauge for your tires. More on that in a second. Here's your compressor. It's kind of loud. Blah, blah, blah. And then over here, you got your outlets. What else is this? This thing here, USB. But they were talking about something else here that I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. So I think you have to be an electrician. But basically, one guy did a thing. He took his camping and he ran a CPAP machine off of it. You can charge up, your laptops and stuff. It's got your little air hose. Now, here's the other thing I want to say. One guy was talking about, it could barely fill up his fucking Prius tire or something, and he didn't think it could fill up a truck tire. So I have a big truck. I've got a 8-cylinder Chevy Silverado, big truck tires, and it fills them up fine. Now, I have another problem with my truck, which is probably going to be, oh shit, man. I can't think of the freaking word now. What the hell's going on? It's because I'm in a hurry. I got to take my dog out. But the alternator, it's probably an alternator problem. I have a really nice, expensive, pretty new battery in my truck, but if I don't drive my truck for 2 or 3 days, I have to jump start it. That's why I got this out. Now, somebody asked if it'll start an 8-cylinder. This jump starts my truck very easily. In fact, now I carry it with me in the truck until I get that alternator problem figured out, or whatever the problem is. It's like something's draining in my truck. It's like a battery drain or something. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But I just wanted to assure you that this jump starts large vehicles with no problem. In fact, the only problem I had with this, and I'm going to admit to you just how retarded I actually am. Sorry if I offended any other retards. I came to YouTube specifically to figure out how to charge this thing because I realized, man, I've had this thing for a year and I've never charged it. So I start looking around and I see no way to plug in a freaking thing to charge it, a power cord. And I'm going, what the fuck? So I Google it and I watch all these reviews on YouTube. Nobody mentions it. And in fact, on the comments, there were other people going, how come nobody ever mentions this? And I mean, I'm getting like frustrated, like, shit, is there some secret way to charge it? Now remember, I said I was retarded. So I finally Googled it, literally, how do you fucking charge the 5-in-1 portable power pack? Not on YouTube, but on Google. And I went to fucking the Harbor Freight site. I was reading the manual. It comes with an adapter that you, where's it at? An adapter an input little adapter that you plug in. So I started thinking to myself, God damn, I'm so lazy. My wife's going to kill me. I'm sitting in the basement and I'm reading that and I thought, well, fuck, man, I probably won't be able to find it. So instead of going upstairs to the garage to look, I'll just order one. So I just literally ordered one off of Amazon for like $15. That's including shipping. As soon as I hit purchase, I walk upstairs, go to the drawer in my garage, and voila, there's my adapter. So I just wasted $15. So if you need a power adapter, I'll sell it to you for 20. Anyways, here's how you charge this thing. You plug it into the hole. That's like me on my first date. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. And the little red light comes on. And I can't remember. I think they initially said charge it for 48 hours. It just jump-started my truck 10 minutes ago. So my truck's out there idling now. Everything's good to go. But I like having a full charge. And we have a lot of power failures here during thunderstorm season. And this is a good item, I think, for $130. Come on, man. I mean, is there a higher quality one? I'm sure there is. Are we all multimillionaires? And don't think I don't notice you looking at my cool knife holder. You know what this knife holder is actually called? The X. Get it? Ex-wife. Every time you put a knife away, her stomach hurts. But anyways, yeah, that's it. The Centech 5-in-1 portable power pack. That's how you charge it. Get one of those. You can order those on Amazon. They're $10 plus $6 for shipping or some bullshit. You could probably get them on eBay. I didn't look. But check it out. It's a good thing to have. I like it. Money well spent. LMS Tactical. Hope you're all safe. I'm out.